Уважаемые коллеги, я хочу поделиться с вами опытом своей работы по использованию передовых технологий на уроках в 5 и 11 классах. Прежде всего перечислю, что именно я использую на уроке. Это компьютер и, соответственно, интернет. Программное обеспечение интерактивной доски, хотя самой доски у меня нет. Проектор с экраном и цифровой фотоаппарат. Сразу хочу оговориться, что использование всего перечисленного не является для меня ни самоцелью, ни данью моде. Сейчас это уже необходимость, продиктованная жизнью. Все передовые технологии, которые мы применяем на уроке, должны служить основной цели. Это повышение эффективности обучения и повышение мотивации у учащихся к изучению иностранных языков. Несмотря на использование передовых технологий, основным звеном, которое было, есть и будет, является учитель. Его объяснение вживую, будь то грамматика, лексика, звуки, интонация, являются самыми важными на уроке, а все остальное вторично и призвано помогать учителю в его работе. Сегодня вы увидите видеоклипы с моих уроков. Мне пришлось снимать ребят у экрана, что, конечно же, на уроках не происходит. Ученики сидят за партами или по очереди у компьютера. После демонстрации я с удовольствием отвечу на все ваши вопросы. Спасибо за внимание.
What did Tom do on the 1st of August?
On the 1st of August, Tom played volleyball and soccer.
What did Tom buy for his sister's birthday on the 3rd of August?
On the 3rd of August, Tom bought a doll and a teddy bear as a birthday present for his sister.
What did Tom see on the 8th of August?
On the 8th of August, Tom saw a ghost!
Did he play the piano on the 11th of August?
No, he didn't. On the 11th of August, Tom played computer games.
Where was Tom on the 20th of August? What did he see there?
On the 20th of August, Tom was in Paris, and there he saw the Eiffel Tower.
What did Tom do on the 24th of August?
On the 24th of August, Tom played the drums.
Where was Tom on the 26th of August?
On the 26th of August, Tom was in the country.
Why was Tom so unhappy on the 31st of August? Natalie.
Because it was the last day of his holidays.
Present simple or present continuous?
Find 5 incorrect verbs. Hello, Zoe. Where are you going?
Hi, Claire. I'm going to the cinema.
What is Corky doing?
He's sleeping. He's always tired.
Is Dave playing basketball?
No, he's washing his dad's car. I'm going to the cinema. You can come too.
I can't today. I always visit my grandmother on Saturdays.
Well done!
Well, Dinah is going to draw a picture, and it's interesting to guess what she is going to draw. Now let's try. Begin, Dinah. Well, Polly, have you got any ideas?
I think she's going to draw a flower.
A flower. Looks like a worm, червяк. Irene, what's your idea?
I think she's going to draw a house.
A what?
A house.
Now, Dima.
I think she's going to draw a bird.
Ariane.
I think she's going to draw a dog.
A dog.
I think she's going to draw a strawberry.
A strawberry. Now, what about you, Nancy?
I think she's going to draw extraterrestrial.
An extraterrestrial.
Yes.
So yes, and finish the drawing then, Dinah. Now, who do you recognize in this picture? This is E.T. Yeah, right, you are. Oh, thanks a lot.
Daniel, what is the name of this festival?
It is the Indian Summer Festival.
Where does this festival take place?
It takes place in Milwaukee, the USA.
And when does this festival take place?
It takes place in September.
Dora, what are the preparations for this festival?
There are art and crafts markets and people can make colorful costumes.
What happens at the celebration?
People can join in traditional Indian dance and wear one of the colorful costumes.
Dora, what is there in the evening?
In the evening, there is a firework display.
Nancy, what are the preparations for this festival?
On the day of the event, big lorries full of tomatoes arrive at the town.
What happens today at the celebration?
People throw tomatoes at each other and have fun.
What is there in the evening?
In the evening, the streets become red rivers and people can swim in the tomato juice.
What are the preparations for this festival?
People make a lot of colorful kites. There are art and crafts markets.
What happens at the celebration of the festival?
People fly their kites. They watch artists at work. They watch different kites in the sky.
What is there in the evening of the festival?
There is an interesting kite show and there is a firework display. People have a lot of fun.
What happens at the celebration? A person pushes the cheese from the top of the hill. People in costumes must catch the cheese before it rolls down. It is very difficult. What is there in the evening? There is a prize for the winner of the race and for the best costume. People have lots of fun.
What happens at the celebration of Shrovetide?
People eat a lot of pancakes and have traditional Russian drinks. They play sports games and have funny fights. Then they burn the stuffed dummy of the winter.
These two pictures show us different kinds of entertainment. Which of them do you prefer?
I prefer cinema rather than the theater because it's more popular these days and it's much easier to get there and it's not very expensive. What about you?
I also like cinema more, but a theater performance is like a meal cooked especially for you, so it is very interesting to go to the theaters.
I agree that it is very exciting to go to the theater, but unfortunately not many people can afford going there because the tickets are very expensive.
Yes, I fully agree with you. And what other forms of entertainment do you know?
Oh, there are a lot of kinds of entertainment, for example, music festivals, computer games, TV, circus performances, and many others. And have you ever been to a music festival?
Unfortunately, no, but I would like to go there. And you?
I haven't been to a music festival either, but I really want to go to the Festival of Electro Music.
It is very nice.
And what about TV? We can't imagine our life without TV, and there are a lot of programs there which can suit every taste.
Yes, and it is wonderful that children and their parents can choose programs which they like and watch it. And nowadays computer games are very popular, especially among young people. But these computer games are violent and they make children aggressive.
Mary, we have forgotten about the internet. The internet today is very popular and a lot of people use it every day, not only for education and for entertainment, and we can watch a lot of films and videos there and listen to music and things like that.
I love it. I use it every day and I use it for school and I like talking with my friends over the internet too. It is very useful, I think.
By the way, people in this picture are wearing glasses. Do you know what kind of cinema it is?
Yes, of course, it is 3D cinema. It is very popular nowadays in different countries. And do you know the latest film which we can see in 3D cinema?
Oh, certainly I know. It is Avatar, and lots of my friends have seen this film and they said it is great, and so I really wanted to watch it too.
I have a very nice idea. We can watch it together.
It's a very good idea, Mary. Let's do it.
has different ways of getting education. So I would like to start with a traditional way of learning in a big classroom. It has its own advantages. For example, you can learn from others and ask any questions you like. What do you think about?
Yeah, I agree with you, but there are some disadvantages too. I want to say that you can't always express your opinion, and the atmosphere is really competitive.
Yes.
But it's not like that when you work in a small group, like we see in this picture. The atmosphere is more relaxed. You
can gain confidence while you're working in a small group.
Yeah, it's easier to do some project work. Well, we shouldn't also forget about self-study.
Yes.
When you work on your own, you can work at your own pace.
Yes, you can use some present-day technologies, and as we can see in this picture.
Yeah, for example, surf on the internet if you need some information, and use a library, for example.
Yes, like this girl.
To sum it all up, I want to say that it's very important how you learn and which methods you use. But the result of your learning also depends on the amount of time that you spend learning.
Yes, Dasha, I agree with you, but after discussing all these ways of getting education, I would still prefer working on my own.
One day, a spaceship came to the Earth. Sometime later, all the aliens left the Earth, but only one stayed, because he was late. Soon he made friends with a boy called Elliot. A lot of things happened to them before his mates took him back home.
The main hero is E.T. He is an alien creature with a ruby in his chest.
Elliot takes E.T. to his house. Elliot introduces E.T. to his sister and to his elder brother, and they together start educating E.T.
One day, E.T. stayed at home alone. His friend Elliot went to school. Elliot's brother and sister went to school too. E.T. was bored to sit in the room. He went to the kitchen. He started to explore the kitchen. He opened the fridge and saw a lot of cans of beer. He drank all the beer. After some time, Elliot's mother and sister came back home.
I think E.T. was saying Elliot home. I think Gertie was saying, E.T., I want to give you the flower and say goodbye to you. I think E.T. was saying, home, I want to go home.
I think E.T. is the best actor.
Yes, because he is very cute. It is very interesting to see how he was learning to live on our planet and how he and Ella became friends.
I want to watch this film once again.
Me too.
Arthur tried to pull the sword out of the stone, and very soon the sword was in his hands. All were surprised and shouted, "Arthur is the king! Arthur is the king!"
The film Marco Polo is very interesting to me because it is historical and I am fond of history. It tells the story of the most exciting people in history during the age of exploration. We have learned a lot about such countries as China and Italy, enjoyed the views of the countries and admired Marco Polo for his inquisitive mind and courage. I think this film is worth seeing.